welcome to the channel, and today we are here seeing the new update. Morgan Le Fay, Black Bolt and Thor. No, Morgan Le Fay and Black Bolt took two uniforms. Morgan Le Fay, it's the paywall. Black Bolt, it's the crystal wall. He cost full, and we're here to invest how better or if he's similar Thor with Black Bolt. We're gonna compare there. They both have a CTP of raids. I already test Black Bolt with just an obelisk in my live stream yesterday. So if you want, you can go through my channel in the last live stream I did, and you can see his output with a symbol obelisk. But we are here. I'm gonna show you the builds. My Thor got 56,000. Am I getting any buff? Yeah, you know what? Let's change that and go. Oh, wrong team again. Oh, Thor is everywhere. Okay. My Thor got 49,000 energy attack. His stats looks like that. He's capped pretty much on everything. He got like 3-4 Odin's Blessing, and he looks like that. I don't have, I have his artifact, I have CTP of Raids, Mythic Uniform, and yes, that's all. And let me show you, let's compare him with the build of Black Bolt. Black Bolt got 45,000 energy attack, so he got 4,000 less. He is lacking Odin's Blessing at all. You can see his Urus, it's pretty bad, and yeah. That it. Here, no artifact, CTP of Raids, legendary uniform. So he's underbuild compared to Thor. Of course, Thor got better build. I have get used to Thor, so you have to consider that Thor got a bit better build, and I'm get used to play with his kit way more than Black Bolt. I just tested him yesterday in the live stream, and pretty much his rotation is doing 3, cancelling into 5th skill. 5th skill jumps into the air. When he lands down, it's like 1 second fast, and after you're cancelling into the 4th skill, you want to slap in between the skills, one skill and the first and the second skill, just to charge your tier 3 faster. And the way I'm doing it, when you have only to do the proc, you're doing that, and that. That's the way to proc. And if you have your tier 3, you're doing pretty much the same, and slapping everything into the tier 3. That's for a simple obelisk, for a proccing obelisk. For the CTP of Rage, I'm doing that, landing, doing the 4th skill, and letting the 4th skill. Between the rotations, I'm doing 2 and 1 to charge my tier 3 faster, so you can have your tier 3 every second rotation. And let's show you the gameplay. But before we go through that, I want to tell you what stages I'm gonna do, and also how important is the gift Netmarble gave to us, which is the second realization ticket, which is really important, guys. This second realization ticket helps a lot the guys that haven't done yet World Boss Legend. Gives you the opportunity to have a level 80 character, and you have to be careful, really. If I was a guy that can't clear World Boss Legend, I could slap that 100% into Iron Man, because Iron Man as level 80, and even with his old uniform and even with the proccing obelisk, he's giving you huge help in World Boss Legend. So yes, perhaps it was paywall uniform, crystal wall uniform, but Netmarble loved us and give us this potential ticket, which is huge for the new players. For the others, okay, it's another way to get your character faster to level 80, and that's what I did. I'm gonna test these guys into stage 65 of Null, which is a stage that you can use them both as universal and male. And the team ups I'm using, I'm gonna show you into the video, basically into the gameplay. For Mephisto, I figure out stage 40 for Black Bolt and stage 39 for Thor with similar teams. And for Gorr, I test them stage 30 and stage 29. I couldn't find any similar stages to compare them uh, for Ultron, because here it's alien male and here it's energy projection, but the buffs they were getting from the characters was really hard to have something similar. For the rest, I did some chimichangas. I'm gonna show you. So yes, let's go. Oh, I also test them for GBR. So stay here. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below in the comments what's your opinion about Black Bolt and if you're going to buy him or not. If you're gonna stay to Thor or you're gonna get our guy Black Bolt, who took a huge upgrade, of course. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments and let's go into the gameplay. So let's start with Thor at stage 65, and I used WBL leadership here and the support of Odin, which gives you like 60% damage as the 60% lighting damage from the leadership and 5% extra for the buff they are getting three together. I think it's 5%. And here I figure out that it's better using your fifth skill first, delay a bit, and after using your third skill, because the fifth skill got huge cooldown, so you prefer using it like that. And when you have your tier 3, of course you're canceling everything into your tier 3. Thor's damage, it's so sweet. It's the guy who I'm progressing right now, Null. Before we have Black Bolt, of course. Now I can progress him with both of them, as you're gonna figure out. And here I'm already stage 66 or 67. I can't really remember what what progress I've done at the moment for now. But I'm testing stage 65 codes because it's the easiest, you know, and I don't want to go into too deep waters there. As you can see, my Thor is doing great. It's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty much 3 minutes and so 1 minute and 30 seconds, let's say 28 seconds, 1 minute 28 seconds for my boy Thor. Let's check Black Bolt in the same exactly. Oh, here he is, sorry. Let's check Black Bolt with pretty much the same buffs. I used his own leadership, which is 65%, and also 5% damage from the co-op with Thanos. You know, as a team up with Thanos, I'm getting 5% more, but it's 70% in total all attack, which is pretty much similar with 60% lighting damage and 5% all attack. Lighting damage always has a bit more buff than the all attack, and I tried to be fair for everyone here. Of course, my Thor got some more Odin's Blessing and like 4,000 more energy attack, but still, as you can see here, while you're doing your tier 3 and you have the raids on, the damage is so sweet. The bars are melting, and his fourth skill got the opportunity to make you move around when you're using it, and that's so sweet also. And sometimes you want to cancel your fourth skill instantly into your tier 3 because your fourth skill got a proc on it, 33% increased damage on the next attack. But sometimes it's better using your fourth skill a bit, enabling the CTP of raids, and after dropping your tier 3, you're losing some damage from the proc of the fourth skill, but you're sure that that your tier 3 gonna land into the CTP of raids. And as you can see, he is already 10 seconds slower. But we're talking about that. It's like small letters in something you're reading, you know. It's not like 30 seconds or 1 minute. It's only 10 seconds, and with a difference of 4,000 energy attack and 2 stages less, it's stage 10 ISO set, and Thor it's stage 12. So yeah, It's really hard to compare these two dudes. And as it was Null, the Legend 1 world boss and the easiest, now let's go to Mephisto. And the teams I use here, it's pretty much Battery, Bill, and Fox for Thor. In total, it's like 80% from Fox and 60% from, I'm counting everything together. 65 damage against, well, okay, 19 seconds for Thor, 19 seconds for the first phase. And yes, what I was saying, it's that battery build provides you 60% lighting damage. Fox gives you 65% damage against world bosses, which is together it's 125, and it's 50% all attack, the generic buff Fox has in her kit. So in total is 140% buff. And in the same time, I'm using Black Bolt's leadership, which is 65%. You can see here, I am in the 6th bar and I'm only 54 seconds into the stage, which is insane. Thor, it's really fast for this boss. And you can see that. You can see that he is in great shape. And yes, I waste my tier 3 here, but I wanted to 1 minute and 10 seconds for the first two phases. It's really impressive, not having a tier 4 and nothing, A level 80 tier 3, really nice. Just paying 2000 TCP and Oreo D and getting these results, it's insane. And what I was saying is that in the same time, I'm using a villain team for Black Bolt because he's a villain. So the team I'm using, it's 65% damage from his own leadership and 40% from Mystique, which is 105, and 40% from Taskmaster. So in total, it's 145 buffs for Black Bolt also. 1 minute and 57 seconds for Thor. It's really impressive. And let's go to Black Bolt. And yes, that's the team up. I was saying Taskmaster and Mystique provides you 40% damage against supervillains. So it's 40 and 40, 80 and 65, 145. So the buffs they're getting are really similar. I tried to use pretty much the same strikers, 10% or 12% and the fire resist here. Because there is no option for fire resist in the leadership. So yes, I'm using it. Basically there is Ghost Rider, but I didn't want to sacrifice damage for resist for the leadership tag. But look at these bars melting there. It was like 10 bars. The good part is that with 4 skill you can run around and avoid some fires with him. You can see there I pressed the second and the first skill and the go up to push him into the next phase and don't have to wait for the purple attack. And let me see, basically I missed the first phase, how fast he did it. Oh, Thor did it in 19 seconds and he did it in 17 seconds. Okay, that's really fast. And let's go there we were. So 12 bars here, let's see if he can melt 12 bars. Yeah, he can melt 12 bars with 1 rotation. 1 minute and 10 seconds for the second phase. Feels like they are really similar. For the second phase, Black Bolt seems to be faster. For the first phase also. But let's see for the last one. And yes, you can see here I missed. Okay, he was on an iframe and I missed a bit of a damage. But still, I've done way more. Here I run around. Yeah, let's see. My tier 3, yeah, my tier 3 was kind of faster than my proc, but still, that worked really sweet. And look at this. In this now I had cleared it with I just cleared it with Thor previously. So yeah, I'm not get used to Black Bolt also, you have to consider that, but you can see the difference, it's again 10 seconds. Bro, it's exactly 10 seconds. And we're talking about 4,000 more energy attack and some more audience blessing. And I'm get used to the rotation, of course. So let's go to the next. And the next one, it's exactly the same team up. I'm using exactly the same teams for Gorr. And with Thor, I am used to play Gorr a lot. I'm progressing stage 37 as an alien, but you can't really participate on any other stage with the same characters, you know? So I'm doing the same with the stage that you have to use leadership tags, and the other you have to use villains. So here, and you have to consider also that Mephisto was one stage more, stage 40 against stage 39 for Thor. So yeah, it's more than and Thor got some team ups with better ABL. So yeah, everything was in favor of Thor, but only 10 seconds difference for Mephisto. I'm not 100% sure that that seems to be easy saying Thor is better because of these 10 seconds. I feel like at the moment, from the testing I've done, from at least the 3 or 2 world bosses, it's like Thor, it's kind of behind on damage. If you consider I have his own artifact also, so Black Bolt got even more potentials in the end. Of course, the artifact of Black Bolt, it's not something huge, but it's a generic extra buff you're getting with him. So yeah, it's gonna help. It provides you ignore dodge and all attack, so it's something that you have to consider, that if you have Black Bolt, you can have even more. If you have Black Bolt's artifact, you can have even more. This conversion, it's kind of fair, but I can't replicate exactly the same team ups with characters having different tags. So that's the point that you have to focus. These two characters has different tags. In my opinion, Thor in general for World Boss progress, World Boss Legend progress, has better tags and easier to find him into more specification. Here I was just spamming to have him dead. 2 minutes and 10 seconds for Thor. And let's see what Black Bolt is doing here. And you can see he's okay. You can go. I just took all the damage from the purple attack there, but you can utilize your fourth skill. It's kind of slow, I know, but still you can utilize it to rotate your character around the boss and avoid these attacks, the purple attacks or the things he's throwing. I'm gonna show you into the very next rotation what I was doing to avoid the huge purple attack. Not the one that gives you 50% off in your HP, but the one he's doing now. Okay, let me show you here what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can go outside the purple attack and in the same time attack with this fourth skill range and the opportunity that gives you to move around. Here I was trying to check it and go through, but no. 5 bars left in the first until the first phase. Previously I had 3 bars left and 2 minutes and 10 seconds for Black Bolt for Thor. So let's see what Black Bolt can do. If that's his, the hard part, it's Gorr or something for him. Here I smash it a bit. I was almost dead for a long time of this rank. I feel like I was almost dead. But I managed to survive here. I was trying to save my tier 3, but I did it off the proc for no reason. It was misplay. But yes, it can't be every single try perfect. Of course, I'm gonna miss the rotation. And for the last, I have left you with GBR to show you what they're able to do with pretty much similar teams again. My girl here is running around. Okay. And for some seconds I was almost dead here, so I swapped. Yes, it was here. I get panicked here. I didn't want to die, so we have to consider that 9 seconds, which is the time that you need your character to refresh. I'm gonna go for the final score minus 9 seconds to see how difference they're gonna have, of course. And here I was like in the edge, I'm gonna do it or not, and yes, I did it. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and previously I was 2 minutes and 50 seconds and minus the 10, so the difference here is bigger for Thor, but I'm really get used to him. I did it 20 seconds faster. So at the moment, for every single world boss, Thor is faster. 10 seconds Null, 10 seconds Mephisto, and 20 seconds Gorr. But the conversion I'm doing, it's not really fair. So in my mind, Black Bolt wins if you build him even more. But you have to consider the tags you need. And in my opinion, for World Boss Legend, Thor got better tags from the one side. From the other side, Black Bolt is a villain. So you have other options for ABL, for ABX. So that's the real test in my opinion. I'm gonna use him and test him in ABX and ABL, but let me show you GBR. And I know solo GBR, it's kind of annoying to see, you have already see all the, all the mechanics. I'm gonna show you how fast he's melting the bars, and let's go fast forward to show you, okay, for the first phase, took me 1 minute, I guess, 55 seconds. Yes, 55 seconds for the first phase for Thor, and in the very next roadblock, which is the 20 bar, the thing he's going to do, let me show you. Okay, 20 bars, and we are 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the stage, 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the stage until we have this phase, and I end up doing it with 4 minutes. Let's see, basically it's okay, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So let's see what I was doing with Black Bolt. Of course, here I used Thor's leadership and Valkyrie and Fox, and now I use Taskmaster, Medusa and Black Bolt, which I feel like it's pretty much similar, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't count it a lot, but because I used the team for Thor, I couldn't use Valkyrie again or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of unfair, I guess, for Black Bolt, because Thor got even better supports. And let's see how fast he ripped through the first phase. For him also, okay, not here, not here. Where is it? Okay, let's go through this. 39 bar, okay, 30 seconds left, and I'm the 40 bar. Previously I did it on 55 with Thor. So for my boy Black Bolt, how fast it's gonna be? He's slower than Thor here, I guess, but let's see for sure. Yeah, he's already slower, 10 seconds for sure, but let's see if I'm missing something. Oh, it's already 10 seconds. Okay, 13 seconds slower for the first phase, and let's see into this roadblock here. Okay, here I am slower also, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and I haven't done that. So it's 20 seconds again, 20 seconds faster for Thor. And at the end, I didn't manage to kill the boss. I pretty much died, but I died in the same time I had already killed it with Thor. So it's 3 bars different. It's not huge difference, I know. So the final conclusion, in my opinion, is that both are really similar on the damage output they have. Thor was winning for 10 and 20 seconds for some world bosses, but the point is he got better build. But the thing that you need to focus is that Thor and Black Bolt, it's similar on the damage, but really different on the tags. Perhaps they are both universal, but they are completely different in the same time. The one is villain, the one is hero. The one got leadership, the one got energy projection, which is something if you have skip Iron Man as a tier 4 or tier 3 level 80, Black Bolt is really useful there. Black Bolt also is having, how it's called? Fast movement tag. He is an inhuman. You can utilize him into the stages for inhuman dispatch. I find that a lot of people have already done it on autoplay, so it's a way to do it. And Thor from the other side provides you more tags that it's usable for World Boss Legend, leadership, alien, and so it's different. They give you different options for World Boss Legend. For ABX and ABL, I feel like Black Bolt gonna win because Thor is only usable for 1 or 2 days in ABL. But yes, I'm gonna do even more. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see something specific with these two or other tests for Black Bolt, and I'm gonna drop them into the very next video. Thank you for being here. Kisses to everyone. Bye bye. I hope I helped you decide if you're gonna take him or not. Bye bye to everyone.